Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Saturday or Sunday, whenever you're watching this. It might be uploaded Sunday, I don't know. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a great day. We're back again with more Pokemon Insurgence. Last time, we ended up diving deeper the into Helios City, making it there, and diving around. Basically, went through the sewers, found a bunch of stuff, went on a shopping spree, and then we found out that the Augur is apparently the leader of the Sky Cult, which is fantastic news for us. It's totally not going to throw a wrench in our plans later on down the road. Anyways, we're here in, I believe, what is it, Altira Town? I want to say. Yeah, Altira Town. This is where we were supposed to go after fighting the Augur and getting East Badge and what have you. I did do a bit of a roster change. I told you I was going to do recaps again this week, mostly just because I need a lot more time to grind out, especially levels are way too hard to come by. Why is my stuff not... Hold on. Let me fix that really quick. Let me go in options and fix that. There we go. That's much better. All right, so... Before we get into the recap, here's what we got. So I got Hoopa level 45. I didn't get everybody to 50 like I was planning on doing, but I did do a bit of a swap around. As you can see, I do have another Delta species in here. It is Meloetta. She's very interesting to have. I do have the Lucky Egg right now. She only gets one ability, which is Filter, so it reduces damage from super effective attacks. So in this case, if she gets hit by something that is super effective against her typing, which is Dark Fairy, that should reduce her damage. I did also get rid of a couple of moves off of her. I taught her Dark Pulse and the Dark Matter TM that we had from the beginning, I believe. But she, all in all, I've had, I think, in one playthrough, and she's actually really good. As soon as we can learn Relic Song, she's going to be able to switch types, which is nice. Just like the other original Meloetta would be able to do. We also have a Gardevoir in here. I put both of these in here mostly just due to the fact that I wasn't seeing a whole lot of use for Riolu right now. That because it's like I can't evolve him, and his stats for what he is are just really, really bad. So I decided to career in the Navy. Yeah. Do a favor, trying to train out my fighting type teams to set best in moveset. A book in the library called The Fighting Companion, but I haven't been able to find it. If you can get it for me, the different reward. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're going to find a book. Anyways, oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Hey, Seth, mad you made it. Welcome to Altira Town. It's a beautiful place. Nora, Seth's finally here. Seth, am I glad to see you? I heard about what happened at the Jade Tower. It's horrific. It's hard to believe that the Augur was really the leader of the Sky Cult all along. If anything, though, that just makes what we're doing here even more important. Remember a while ago when we first met, I told you about some prophecy and about the pixies? This right here is the Utira Library. It has the biggest collection of books in the region. It looks like a cave, but who am I to judge? I figured that if anyone place could have that information on or even have that prophecy, it would be here. Damien and I were skimming through the shelves trying to find information. Appreciate it if you could help us out, but first you and I are... Hey, wait, you said I could go first. Damien and I both have Mega Rings and Mega Evolutions on our teams now. I wanted to test my team against yours, so does Damien, though. We shouldn't waste too much time. Why don't you pick? We're rivals after all, so we should try to keep each other on our toes. Who do you want to battle? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I fought Damien a while ago, and I also fought Nora a while ago. I kind of want to fight Nora. Ha! Told you he'd rather battle me. Let's get started again. You're going to see the true power of Mega Evolution. Alright, cool. So we're fighting off against Rival Nora again before we get into the library. Starts off with a Panseer. Nothing I can't handle, though. Considering my team is basically hard bred to beat even the biggest of... Okay, I can't even make a sentence out of that. I was trying to make a cohesive sentence, rather, and it didn't work. Alright, that's one down. 10-18. Gotharita. I don't think this is Delta, so I think we're fine. We're going to go right out to Magnezone, actually. Scope Lens. Yeah, I figured it'd be that. Oh no, I was hurled into the air. Anyways. Flash Cannon doesn't really do much. Let's see how much Discharge does. It does Paralyze. Nice. Excuse me. 2014 was a decent year. Shedinja. Was that Bug Ghost? Ah, boy. I might not have a type that can actually deal with that. Wonder Guard, yeah, I might have a type that can deal with it, but okay, never mind. Shadow Ball works just fine. I forgot I can work with that. No, I avoided damage with Wonder Guard. Let's go. Shift Tree? No. Well, guess what? If it doesn't have what I think it does, then I think we're fine. Oh boy. Never mind. Shift Tree has a Mega Evolution in here. I don't like that at all. That's very spooky. Good news is I also have my own. We're just gonna do that. Call it good. You're gonna raise your stats again? Why? You're already almost dead. What are you doing? This is supposed to be hard mode, by the way. Alomomola. Well, since I already have the Mega Evolution out, there's no sense in swapping it. So we're just gonna stat buff and try to set up to finish sweeping here. Pardon me if you can hear my sniveling. I've been out in the yard this morning, so my allergies are kind of acting up a little bit. And that still isn't a one-shot? That's crazy. Leftovers and Wish? Brother, this guy stinks! No, I'm kidding. 2483. Shinsuno. Okay, well, this fight is a wrap. It's a wrap. 3 times? Oh no, anyways. That's a one-shot. We love to see it. So what happens when you have a setup type that's literally the most broken thing on the planet? Oh, for cheering's sake. I can't believe I lost again. How do you keep beating me? Anyways, Damien and I are going to head back in to keep searching. If you could help out, we'd really appreciate it. Let us know if you find anything interesting. She comes across very strong, doesn't she? Yeah, a little tiny bit. She's not even doing any work. She's left it all to me. While I've been searching, she's been sitting around reading books on ancient Unovan languages, of all things. Should probably go back in. If you could help out, we'd appreciate it. Oh, I nearly forgot. I found this on my coat after I got kidnapped back in Vipik City. It's just a hair, but I think it's for one of the abyssal cultists. I'm not sure if it'd be useful to you all. You need DNA to transform, right? Sick. Now we have the abyssal cult's DNA. Hopefully that'll help you out sometime in the future. Anyways, come give us a hand. All right. Well, after that fight, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna be a little bit of a tiny baby here, and I want to make sure I'm healed up for anything else because that is also another wild encounter area. I do want to show off real quick what else we ended up catching off screen here. So I did put Laponi in for a little bit. She was doing okay for a while, but I decided not to use her anymore. Groudon I caught before we headed to Helios City, and Riolo is again back in the box here. You have to evolve him with max friendship at nighttime, which I'm not a fan of. I did also catch a regular Meloetta, surprisingly enough. I don't know how. And then there's Xerneas and a Mesprit and an Alakazam in here. We do have plenty of other options should I need to do another couple team swaps. I want to try to keep those down to a minimum if I can. And of course we have, what is this, Lavender Town's theme in Utira Library. I don't know if you guys can hear that with my voice being extremely loud, but what does this guy say? Welcome to Utira Town Library. Zach, the librarian here. I made it my goal in life to instill the love and joy of reading in young kids. There is no way the devs put a thing in here for the reading rainbow in here. I love it. Flavor. We love to see that. If you need any help, let me know. All right, cool. Thanks. This guy, what do you want? Famous users of electric-type Pokemon. It's super interesting. I never heard of Lieutenant Surge before. How have you not? It's a book called Love in the Time of Charmander? What in the Grapes of Poliwrath. Reading this fascinating book about ancient Torn. Apparently it's created by Pokemon with 1,000 hands. Alright. What are you doing here? I'm the smartest one of them all. I've spent years researching the strongest moves. Can you handle it? What move shall I teach then? Oh, so this is the, Alright, well this is apparently a move tutor. No thanks. No thanks, I'm good. Book isn't very interesting. Maybe a different one. Book isn't very interesting. Maybe another one. Book called Who Was the First Pokemon Trainer? Would I like to read it? No. Absolutely not. You're not really supposed to be talking while you're in here. It's a library after all. Okay, you know what, lady? I don't care. Another interesting flavor bit. If you look at the paintings in the back here, in the very back, this little painting here, you can look at it. If you watch its eyes, you'll notice they move with the character. As almost as if they're following you, which I don't like. But I will learn to deal with that. What are you? Looking for a book on how weather conditions affect battling in other conditions exclusive to the Torren region. Whoop-de-doo. Paintings on the wall are a bit creepy. Sometimes I swear those eyes following around. See, he just talked about it. And we got nice little bust statues of Professor Oak and I think Professor Norman, I want to say. I don't know. I don't remember professors off the top of my head. What do you... Wait. I wonder how they managed to make that crystal float. Lady, it's tied in what looks to be like chains. I don't know. For certain. That looks like the restricted section. What's up here? Oh, hello. Upper floor is bizarre, but the books are just so darn interesting. Be careful with the books you find up here. Some of them contain dangerous or confidential information. Well, there's a TM back here. It's got Sunny Day in it. Nice. All right, what do you have? Dubbed anime and why it isn't as bad as you might think. That's a book of all time right there. I know some anime stands that would love to read this and tell you why it's wrong. This floor of the library truly is filled with horrific books. No. This book contains information on how to summon Darkrai. Let's hope Persephone doesn't see this one. Hey, there's a note inside this book. To whomever should find this book and read this note, this book is the product of years of research and countless experiments conducted as a genetic engineer for the cult of perfection. Though I admittedly was originally only interested in testing the genetic limitations of various species of Pokemon, I could no longer sit by and observe the experiments conducted by this cult, which could scarcely be referred to as humane. Our leader insists that developing the perfect Pokemon is the key to our world reaching a so-called golden age. Perhaps he's right, but I'm certain that his methods for acquiring his goals are incorrect. The time I had spent playing together with Pokemon as a child have continually reminded me that the feelings and bonds that humans and Pokemon share are not to be trifled with. Unfortunately, it is nigh impossible to articulate this point to my colleagues, whose decisions are only swayed by data and results. Truth is, I have been carefully withholding information concerning my latest experiment, whose results will only reveal themselves after the Pokemon has moved on past its base stage. I want to create a Pokemon that will reward the trainer that it raises with love and care with truly a spectacular display, one that reminds everyone who sees it that even as the world continues to change for the worse, there is still the hope for better change, just as the seasons change from winter to spring. Sadly, I know this will be my life's last work, and I know that our leader will not be pleased that I have engaged in research that he will not consider to be a waste of his precious resources. However, with the destruction of our laboratory due to that abomination... Well, bro, I haven't even done anything to you yet, hello? Wait, have I? I don't know. There's no better time for me to escape with my research. I know that the cult to perfection will hunt me down eventually, and that I ultimately cannot see the results of my efforts come to fruition, which is where you, whoever is reading this, come into play. Take this book with you and seek out the Delta Pokemon that I allowed to escape. Use it to collect leaves from trees throughout the region as reminders of the journey that you two have experienced. Please give this Pokemon the care that I was unable to provide. Though I have no data to support my claims, I can assure you that you will not find your efforts wasted in the end. Seth found the Book of Leaves. Cool, I guess I gotta go find a Pokemon to collect leaves with it. Creation of Delta Pokemon through experimentation seems to be a lot more effective than thought. Seems to be purring on second thought. Better not touch this one. Seems to be at the worship of Giratina and discuss the potential ways to free it. Oh, no. Deep sea Pokemon the government has been hiding from the population. The Abyssal Cult heard about this one. Oh, no. Backstories of some prominent ghost-type Pokemon, such as Chandelure, Drifloon, and Banette. Okay. Completely blank for one page, which says Team Rocket was here. What degenerate was responsible for this? Entirely in Latin. I wonder why. We're gonna put that book down. Sorry, we don't want to mess with ancient Cthulhu rituals. Thank you. So much of the information is useless. It's a book called Video Games, but I like to read it. Sure. Video games and they're often not so popular than the game Humans. It's loosely based off of real life, but with the difference of not having Pokemon in the world. It is commonly classified as an ultra horror or depressing game and is most definitely not recommended to be played. Go play outside with your Pokemon instead. Man, I didn't realize reading could be this fun. Holy moly. Is there another door over here? There is. Alright, cool. Books on the floor. Nice. This is totally a nice floor. Shush, you're not supposed to talk in here. Book called Top Secret Pokemon Information. Super top secret. Certain Pokemon have a rare quality to them. Recently discovered, this quality can affect the strength of the moves, the defenses, and much more. Tentatively dubbed this quality a Pokemon's type. Keep in mind, this information is top secret. You heard it here first, guys. If I catch y'all sparing secrets, we're gonna have issues now. I used to be a trainer before I became a librarian. Those days are long past. You might find better use for these than I will. Obtain the Great Balls. Thanks, lady. Appreciate it. Very interesting. Okay. Lawrence of Abra. Okay. Nice little play on Lawrence of Arabia, I suppose. Alright, we're back in the main room here. Let's go the other way this time. More books on the floor. Lovely. Who are you? Beautiful view of the outside world. Simply astounding. Incredible. Wonderful. I may have been looking at too many thesauruses. Yeah, about that, buddy. Alright, what do we got in here? Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Alright, cool. What do you do? You know that Smeargle can learn the moves most of any Pokemon? That's because it's the only one that learns Sketch. I'm learning so many new things today. Apparently you are. Who are you? She seems to be too focused on whatever is in her phone to pay you any mind. Alright. It's a book called Aesop's Clefables. That's cringe. The door is locked. A sign on the door reads, Abandoned Wing, keep out. Abandoned Wing? Nice find, Seth. This might just be where the prophecy is stored. I agree. Nobody knows the prophecy except for the cult leaders. It would have to be hidden somewhere most people wouldn't look. Oh! Are you three going into the abandoned wing? May I ask what about it interests you? Oh, we're going to look for a very old book, sir. We're trainers, you see. We're trying to take down the cults, and we figured out the one prophecy. Might be out there, might be back there. I see. You'd be surprised at how many people have looked for that prophecy. Tourists. I'll let you in if you want. There's no prophecy back there, but there's that one glowing orb. An orb? What do you mean? That's right. It's been there since this library was built. It's only one of many different odds and ends lying around on the tie in that wing. For whatever reason, people believe it has something to do with the prophecy, so they'll try to get it to react to them. I've already seen hundreds of people leave disappointed. Do you really want to waste your time? I mean, we may as well try, right? Damien, for once in your life, you're right. Let us in, please. I promise we'll be quick. Fine. We really need to be fast. I have a lot of things to do today. You're a librarian, dude. Alright, it's unlocked. Glowing orb's in the far end of the abandoned wing. I'll take you to go see it. Careful, though. They're both wild Pokemon and possibly even trainers back here. Let's go find out what the future holds. Yeah, well, apparently it also holds a bunch of... Okay, Pokemon in here. Ooh, Metang. I don't think I have anything on Hoopa that can deal with that right now. In fact, I don't even think I have anything that I can deal with that right as it stands. And I suppose Brine can work, because it's a water type, and it does more damage the lower the... or if it's below half, I guess. 1084, I might use this to farm. Of course I shouldn't be back here, lady. It's an abandoned wing. Medium Medea, Meryl. Alright, well, we're already off to a great start here. Let's, Oh, double edge and recoil. Nice. Good job. Good job, lady. 1303, Scun Tank. Yeah. What is that? Poison? Yeah. Oh, crap, that's right. It's Poison Dark in here. That's unfortunate. I need to get rid of that. Okay, well, that's not going to work the way I wanted to. Alright, I guess we're going out to Blastoise. Because Blastoise I unfortunately neglected in my part of farming, mostly just because I didn't really think about it until after that. After the fact. So we'll just use this time to gain some levels off him. And he's got special moves. Lovely. Oh no, I'm burning. Anyways, let me fix that. Let me just go ahead and heal. As you can see, we are still using Hyper Potions. I have not bothered to go into Max Potions yet. Mostly just because Hyper Potions do the same thing as Max Potions this early. Hypnosis, no. Yeah, thank you. 1375. You should leave while you still can. Alright, thanks, lady. I'll do just that. Appreciate it. Again, more wild encounters. Persian. Ice Beam. Cool. I'm not using a status move anyways. Thanks. It's not bad XP, I suppose. Let's put Meloetta out in front again, just because that way I can utilize the Lucky Eggs experience boost. What else do we got? Probopass. I don't have anything in here that does anything to you. I mean, apparently you flinch with Dark Pulse. I don't know how. Power Gem doesn't really do anything to me. Let's get through this encounter. 1480, that's not bad. Another trainer. Library's full of ancient spirits. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Elder Perseus. For alligator. Name an animal without any vowel in its name. Alligator. Wrong. Dark Pulse doesn't really... Okay, Dark Pulse apparently has flinch? What? Since when? Am I silly? Am I just forgetting how moves work? Ow. Dark Matter does some damage. Dark Matter's like the Hyper Beam of Dark-type moves. It's actually really good. Alright, 59, 154. We're going to go ahead and heal you real fast, just because I don't want to be unprepared for anything, just in case I run into, like, another Latios or something. Let's see. Another trainer. Prophecy won't react to you any more than it ever has to everyone else. Did I don't care what it does, lady. As long as it appeases the people that I'm with, it don't matter. Agility. Baton Pass into Combuskin. Okay. I don't know why you would send that to me, but okay. Thanks. For those of you that don't know, if you didn't pay attention, Delta Combuskin is apparently a psychic type. Alright, we're going to stop using that move. Silverwind doesn't really do anything to me just because I have a fairy typing. Otherwise, it would have done super effective. This is the way. There's no way she just said this is the way, like this is the Mandalorian. And Molga, I don't remember what type you are. Apparently, you're a type that doesn't really worry about dark type moves. Whoop-de-doo. Faint. Bonk. Alright. I should probably catch one of these days and add it to the Pokedex so I know what typing I'm fighting. That's right, I gotta go all the way up and around. I forgot about that. Oh, it's a shroom. Shroomish. Bonk. Seed Bomb. Anyway, I'm almost out of Dark Pulses. This is not ideal. Might have to switch her out of the front after all, much as I like to get her some XP. Alright, what do we got back here? Anything? What is it? X accuracy 2. Oh, that reminds me, I have other items I gotta use. Hold on. Let's see, elixir. I have a calcium. What is that? Attack stat. We'll throw that onto you. Okay, never mind. Oh, it's special attack. I thought it was attack. Oh well. Let's do elixir. I have plenty of other options for that, so we'll just keep her in mind. Alright, what's this? Are we all here? You see that glow over in the back? That's the orb that supposedly has to do with the prophecy. Seems like a load of rubbish, in my opinion. Not that there even was a prophecy. It's probably just a legend. Anyways, go ahead. Get this over with. Who dares wake me? What was that? What's happening? This has never happened before. Oh, it's so good to be awake again. Who do we have here? House guests? If you're after the prophecy, you'll need to work harder than that. That's right. I'm the one who wrote it long ago. But you're dead wrong if you think I'll just tell you. I was the prophet of Arceus and the oracle of Delphox. I've been preaching since before Hoenn was created. If you want to know the secret of the future, you'll have to take it by force. Alright, cool. Ancient Oracle with no name. 6 Pokemon. Starting off with a Politoed. Okay, brother, relax. It's not that deep. Hyper Voice. I don't like that. Not in one tiny bit. We're just gonna swap into the Ace. We're just gonna get it going. Come on, boy. So, let's see what you can do. Alright, you're gonna raise my attack, cause me to be confused. And of course, I hurt myself. Sick. Perish Song, all affected Pokemon will faint in 3 turns. Not if I have anything to say about it. Alright, Vampiric, 2778, my lord. Panseer, yeah, we'll just go back into Blastoise. Even though my attacks halved, I don't really have to worry about that with me having Surf on board. Fire Blast does not do a lot to me. It has Life Orb? My lord. This boy is sweating. This boy about to make me sweat. My god. No, I don't want to use that. Get out of here. Give me this. Yoink. Use the... This boy's got full restores, and I'm not even past the 4th gym yet. Yikes. We're gonna be sweating out here, boys. I want to risk it. F it. Yo, let's go. Risk paid off. That's what you get for having an 85 accuracy move, buddy. Level 42. Poggers. Abomasnow. Yeah, let's do that. I really shouldn't be going into Hoopa when it's Abomasnow, and I know dang well what that means for me. Yep. Abomasite. Yup. Somehow I still outspeed you, but I don't kill you, which alright, one-shot me. Cool. That's what I get for being cocky. Alright. Let's do this instead. 'Cause I think Magnezone can finish him out. Yep. Probably would have been the smarter choice to just switch into Magnezone, because Hoopa is, again, still level 3,000 experience for that? What? Cloister, no, we'll stick in. Spikes, oh. I just cleaned this floor. 3,000, my God. Pidgeotto, no. This man's literally sending out Pokemon after Pokemon that are weak to electric types. Get out. Paralyzed. I'm pelted by hail. He dies to hail. 1909. Aurorus, no. I really should have thought about that. Power Gem. Does not do anything to me. Flash Cannon, however, does a lot to you. Bye-bye. Alright, well, Magnezone is apparently a sweeper. But I had no idea it was. Ancient Oracle. 5,300 bucks from a dead spirit? Nice. Not bad. Alright, I'll spill the beans. This prophecy has been misunderstood many, many times. Even the cult leaders have never heard the correct version. Wait, so they don't know what the real prophecy says? That's right. I'm not going to read you the entire thing. It's a terrible poem that's easy to misinterpret, and I don't want to be that oracle, you know? He's fair. I hope you're ready. The first thing predicted was the emergence of a hero chosen by a legendary Pokemon. Secondly, this hero will succeed undefeated in Tauren. They'll move on victorious. The last secret piece of information is that in the end, the hero will join the infernal cult and betray their friends. That's basic. Wait, what? One of us is going to join the infernal cult? Yeah, what? You can't leave us with that. Who's the hero? How can we stop that from happening? You can't avoid fate, Nora. You can't say he doesn't have a flair for the dramatic. Reminds me what author L. Frank Baum did when introducing... Oh, shut up. How can you stay so calm? We were just told one of us is a traitor. This isn't the time to joke around. Well, he did say that we'll get rid of the cults, right? I'm a librarian. As prophecies go, I've heard far worse. Plus, nobody knows about this, right? You can use that to your advantage. But anyways, people are probably waiting for me at the front desk, so I need to head back. Let me know if you need any more help with, well, whatever library stuff I can help with. See you around, heroes. And just pieces out. Nora, listen, don't panic about this, okay? Don't panic? Damien, we just got told that we're going to lose. People are going to die. Worrying about this isn't going to help. We need to work together. If we're going to let this make us turn on each other, we might as well give up now. Oh, criticizing me already? Damien, you know, if I were an infernal cultist in disguise, I wouldn't draw attention to myself. But of course, you wouldn't know anything about that tact, would you? Not Mr. I ran my mouth in front of cultists and got kidnapped in a garbage dump. Nora, please stop. You know what I think, Damien? I think your stepmother was right about you. I'm gonna go now. I'll see you in Sonata City, Seth. There's a gym there, and we'll need its badge in order to dive. Why did I say all of that? I don't know what came over me. I feel awful. I'm gonna go apologize. Really hope I didn't hurt him. I can't lose somebody else. Damien, wait up. Well, hey, she said it, not me. I mean, that's what I would have said. Damn. Sharpedo, I need to get out of here because I have no health on anything right now. Another. Oh boy. Okay. It's gonna be one of those instances of me losing my team, isn't it? Can I? Nope. Oh, that's right. I didn't come this way. I went this way. I'm gonna go all the way out and around again. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, we're out of the abandoned wing. Good. Alright, let's go heal. Let's heal. Let's find our way to Sonata City. In fact, let me look at my map, because I don't even remember where the heck Sonata City is. And we're only... we're not even a half hour in. Bag, Dex Nav. I don't want that bag. I have a map in here. I do not. Book of Leaves. Delta... Different kind of leaves, which allows a certain Nuts Pokemon to change appearance. A document that shows the last will and testament of the gym leader East. Yikes. Alright, so I guess Sonata City is down this way. What do you do, pal? You know what completely blows my mind? Gravity. Even today, scientists only have a basic understanding of how it works. Such a powerful force it can even bend space-time. So why is the move named after it so terrible? Yikes. You know, he's got a point. The move that's named after it's kind of terrible. Why peek attacks the guy? What's up? 500. As long as you've been there before, use my service. I'll give you past level travel free. Am I interested? All right. So Sonata City is after Miara Town. All right. So I got a ways to go before I make it to Sonata, and then the Sonata racetrack's right here. And the Royal Islands is down there. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and call it today. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I want to go through this forest first. I want to get to what the hell is this? Garbage piles? Really? Really? Garbage piles? That's what I have to contend with right now? And this guy blocking my path? Sick. Woobat. Whoop-de-doo. Dark Pulse. Good thing is everything is on level with me right now, so I can use this as farming for next episode. I'll probably go to like 60 or something. Yeah, dude, you're in my way. I don't like you being there. Of course, I say everything's on level, and it's like not even close to being on level. It's great. Acrobatics, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's get to the next town at least, and then I'll call it for the episode. I'll come back for the items and farming later. Let's see what else we got. Muck. Yeah, we're just not going to deal with you right now. Of course. Alright, well, we got at least the training battle. You don't stand a chance against me. I'm a psychic. I can predict your every move. Alright, well, predict this L, homeboy. A psychic-type trainer with a grass type. I actually should not test that because that can learn bug-type moves. I don't like that in the slightest. Energy ball. Oh, boy. Oh, no, my special defense. Anyway. And, of course, you're going to make this longer than it needs to be. Come on. Come on. What are you, some kind of wise guy? I think I'll use it. All right, we're taking a risk. We're taking another risk. Nope. I'm risking it for the biscuit. I'm doing it for the content. Yep. All right, another Hoopa Mirror. Let's go. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves for the last time the Hoopa just got one shot. Agility. All right. Bonk. Razor Wind. Okay, yeah, you just completely made that very anticlimactic. Thank you. I was so hyped for the refly. Ooh, fly. Speaking of fly, yes, please give me. Air Cutter is a 60. This is a 90, but everything is. Yeah, I lied. I'm not gonna teach a fly. Yeah. Props to this dude for making the content seem lost. I got another trainer fight here. What is this? Ever since peak attacks became popular, nobody's had a real need for the HMO2 anymore. I'd sell it to you, but I wouldn't blame you for not wanting to pay for it. You can just have it for free. Alright, so we got Psychic as a TM. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. We're going to bypass this guy. We're going to go get this. Or a Vive. Sick. It's just what I need. Alright. And Miara Town. Ah, Miara Town. My favorite place in Torren. What a lovely, lovely town. It's peaceful, serene, and built over the shining sea. And of course, the Royal Islands now rest just a route away. It's almost a shame, really. Perhaps when I flood the region, I'll leave this town for last. At last, the sea is awakening once more. It's time to bring its king his crown. Okay. Sick exposition, I suppose. Wait, isn't this where I can turn in fossils? Hold on. I have a feeling this is where I can do fossils. Where is it? Where is it? Is it this? Are you what I'm looking for? Hello? McFly? I don't really want my Zapdos anymore. I'll accept any Pokemon for it. Oh. Sure. Hold on. I might have just the thing for you. Give me a minute. I'm gonna see if this is actually a canonical trade, because if it's a static trade, that's actually kind of funny. You know what? Let's give you this Krabby. Just for the heck of it. Let's put Hoopa in the box for now. I'll come back for you in a second, buddy. All right, let's go actually see if it's a Ken and Zapdos trade. If it's not, then I'm gonna be really sad. Yeah. Let's give you Cleaver. All right, Hiker Trevor. All right, sends Zapdos. Oh, it's legit a Zapdos. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be Camelot. Really? Bold Nature. You got Peck, Thundershock, Thunderwave, and Detect. Okay. Well, I might have a use for you later. I might not. I don't know. All I know is I don't really... I can't say I really don't like Zapdos, because that's kind of biased of me, since that was what I started out with, was blue version when I played originally. No, I don't want to place you there. Get out of there. Get out of my box. Thanks. Okay, bye. Alright, so I want to say this is the place where I can do fossils. I just don't remember where. There's supposed to, I want to say it's this place. What do you do? Wants to trade a Delta species? What do you got? Trading my Fanfy for an Ambipom. I don't have one, sorry. Pawniard for a Simipour. Don't have that, sorry. Quagsire, your Talonflame. No thanks. Rarest Pokemon in the building. Need something valuable in return. How about a pseudo-legendary? One of their pre-evolutions. A pseudo or a pre-evo? They're... Okay. Oh, I think it's this place. Maritime Museum. Entrance fee is 500. Thank you. Please enjoy yourself. Thanks. I want to say this place where I can turn in fossils. Sorry, but this blurb was donated to us by an important sponsor. It's very valuable, so I need to come to you if you want to take a closer look. Sound good? Sure. Has quite the history. It's powered by Kyogre. Not powered by. Powered by Kyogre back in the days, at the beginning of the universe. It also evolved in the Aquahoan conflict 50 years ago. Used by Archie to revert Kyogre to its primal form. It was generously donated to us by someone who wishes to remain... Oh, no way. Ah, hello, miss. I was just in a speech about this sort. Perhaps you... Oh, no. Sorry, I'm only here for the relic. Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I can't save it. Let's make this easy for both of us. I'm sure you know of the Abyssal Cult. You mean the terrorist? Are you trying to intimidate me? Well, yes, actually. I'm kind of a murderer. It'd be easier for both of us if you just moved. You don't even look like one of the members. That's because I'm not. I'm the leader. Thank you. What are you planning on doing with it? Well, you tell me. What could the leader of the Abyssal Cult possibly want with the artifact of Lugia? You must want it to summon... Wait, the blurber's Kyogre's artifact, not Lugia's. Ah, here it is. Secret compartment. Clever. It's hard to believe that the tidal bell was this easy to find. The tidal bell? But... Please, why would I want some cheap plastic ball when Lugia's bell is resting underneath it? But that's the blue orb, the legendary artifact of Kyogre. You're absolutely right, but that's not the orb. A fake? How did you know? And how did you know the bell was there? The best place to hide something is in plain sight. Nobody would think to look for the bell next to a fake orb. And well, this cheap plastic ball here, I donated it. Why? Well, as the leader of the Abyssal Cult, everyone assumes I'm after Kyogre. Naturally, people don't want me getting my hands on the blue orb. Having a copy that's in a guarded museum, well, what better way to make everyone think I don't already have it? And don't think I haven't noticed you there, Seth. You're the one that Mew chose. You want to stop me? Bring it, I'll be waiting. To the south of Miara lies the current location of the Whirl Islands. When you're ready to lose, just stop on by. She knew your name. Just who exactly are you? I need to report this incident to my superiors. Oh, man, I'm going to be in so much trouble. Well, that's what you get for working in the museum, pal. Good job. Thank you for visiting. All right, cool. And now we come out to Pokedex again. All right, I'm going to head back upstairs. And we're going to get on out of here. So, with that, it says, pride ourselves on a trading outpost. People from our regions gather to trade. It's definitely worth a visit to your new town. Yeah. That whole shtick. All right, boys and girls and everybody else in between. We're going to call it there for today's episode. We got a decent amount of stuff done. Surprisingly, libraries are fun. Just remember, don't knock them until you try them. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna catch you all next week. I will do my farming off camera. We'll do a recap at the beginning and end of this episode of what we did, what we have, anything new. If I find anything exciting, I'll clip it and put it at the beginning of the video. Until then, guys, appreciate you all for coming out. Make sure to like button if you want. Hit the subscribe bell if you don't want to miss an episode. I will, again, see you guys next week. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and we'll see you then. All right, guys. Bye-bye.